move to 8.8, talking about how to add a chart in the PowerPoint. As mentioned, we have talked about the text, which is the basic element in the PowerPoint slides. And then is after chart, we will also talk about the tables and pictures. We focus on this column chart in this video and put the demos slowly, and so that you know is how to handle the input, the parameters for those chart. And in the next video, we possibly can finish the line chart plus the scatter chart. And we will have another video to talk about pie chart and placeholder chart. So then I hope you can select those typical chart type. Actually, this is just our tiny portion of this large law list of the chart type in PowerPoint, but those are the typical ones. Then you can have some idea on how to deal with the chart. So let's starting to create our folder. Then 8.8, add the charts. So first is let's do this column chart. So I will have multiple samples to do this one by one. So one column chart. Let's do this first. So all the charts are in this Excel underscore chart underscore type. We will not use the separate code to list that, but I can show you how much of that. So first is let's do our basic bar chart, or we see the column chart. In this this kind of library is called column clustered, but in some generic wording we call that's just a bar chart. So pptx, import presentation first, and after that is we create our ppt equal to presentation. And then this we have a ppt save to this file 8.8.1 first one, so pptx, and I already put the folder back to the root folder. So let's go to the this is our terminal, so let's close that and try to run. Before we create a dummy file, let's run to see where is our folder. So folder is here, then part 2, then chapter 8, and 8.8. So add chart, so run again, then we are here. So I can close this one, so run this again. Oh, sorry, it's way back to the part 2, chapter 8, then 8.8. Yeah, let's come to here. Then uncommon days, save our file. And after that is let's load our needed library. So the key library is this one, chart data, so that you can input the data. So this coming from the category chart data. So if I right click, go to the definition, so you can see this from the source code, you have some kind of the data. You can add this category, add the series, and also the category has some the decorator. So put that as the property. So you have this dot category, and also we have the reference. We have the workbook writers. So those are the category data, chart data. And the second one is also the key one is from this enumerated dot chart, that is store the Excel, the chart type. So again, So we don't list that, but you can see from here is the enumeration. Days are within the enumeration are the more than 80 or the different the chart types. So you can see here the what we will use. This one is the I think it's the column cluster. So it's this one. So that is the one of the chart type. So if you want to know is which name you are going to use, you can have this kind of the right click, and then you can get this the chart type. And we can also add a 3D before that. Then this will have the 3D clustered. So we can have our the look when we are starting to do that. So that is the third library, and no doubt is we need to have the length because we need to positioning our chart. So we need to import CM and after that is we can starting to make our slides. So we have the PowerPoint. These slides created by the instance, then we are defined our chart data. Chart data is from this category chart data. You don't need to add anything first. And then we have starting to give this chart data. First is the dot category. You remember is this is a decorated property. So now you can use dot categories. So first is the let's see. So digital entertainment. And then the second one is the lifestyle. Third one is for studying. So just have this part. And then you can have this add series. So remember from here, so not this one. So let's read this again. So go to the definition. So add category, add series. So here is dot add series, and category is we are putting here, and also the series is I think it's later we can add category. So it's here. Add dates, add numerics, depths, levels. Here, so add series. So that also are this method through this chart. So we can use that add series. You can see we have two: add category, add series. So that is the method, not decorated. So first is the Q1. Then we have these numbers. Is for that is our first column, and this is a tuple. Is these three columns data, and let's copy this. So if you have multiple one, so at least we have Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And what we need to do is we have the different figure. You can have whatever the numbers, but just to make sure they are not different too much. So because we need to show them in one chart. So we have those. Let's just run to ensure so we don't have any error. So now it's okay for now. Then let's continue. So making a chart, you can feel it's kind of a little complexity, but imagine if you do that in slides. PowerPoint directly, you also need to do something. You need to prepare the data. You need to identify the columns, header rows is the category, and the different columns header. And then you need to input the data in this the column and rows structure, the table-based structure. Then you need to choose the type of the chart and draw that into the placeholder in the slides. So we just try to mirror those steps. So if you do this typing, just try to imagine how you those steps reflect in this manual the slides activity. So first is we need to put our the slides create. So slides layouts 6. So when we create this one, we can have a look is what this layout means. So it's the number 6. So let's come to here and go to this one. So we have our slides, and this slides is number 6 is layouts. PPT slides layout is fully empty. That is, let's see. So I remember is they should have some placeholder. So all those are empty. Let me see is whether I miss anything. So presentation, we have this one, and then create this and add the slides. Yeah, so that's no difference. So let's continue. So we use this 6 and x, y equal to cm3. So for this one is actually is the distance to the left, which is x, distance to the top, which is the right y. That is the calculate to your upper left corner points of your chart placeholder or chart frame. Then we give to our chart width is give a bigger, and height is just half of your width. So try to see, keep getting the typo or spelling check. And then we have the days, data, the category, and the position. So the only thing is we need to point out is the chart type. So that is a total 6 the argument. First is the type, then is the distance to the top and left and the top, and the width, height, and your data. So we already put those data using the category, then keep adding the series. Then this chart data is this 5 this element the list. So now we can have our graphic frame. This is we put that as a variable, and then just slide shapes add chart. So this one is we have this Excel chart type is let's see the 3D. So you remember is we have that 3D cluster and X, Y, width, height. I write down this so that you are clearly to see the 6 element. Okay, so let's run this. Oh, so let me just remove these columns. Let's see. Oh, no arrows first, then we can tailor later. So from here, if I see, so it's a very clear. So we have our category, and we have the automatically this scaling, and we have every this category. We have the Q1, Q2 to Q4, and we have this numbers. So this numbers is this column. So this column and this is second column is in this lifestyle, and this is the third column is in this studying. So this is our the chart, and the x is here, y is here is the 3 with height. So and the data. So that is the chart. And let's have a look. Is when I see the chart type, I remember here is the 3D column cluster. So let's see here. Whether they need some additional. Yeah, you can see here. So accent writer, so 3D is not implemented. So for chart type, in chart reads, oh, so that means in Python, this PPTX is not implemented this column cluster in 3D. So let's check its others. So column, we are in the columns cluster. Let's see. I want to see so whether this data can also support the column stack. Let's run. Oh, the data is also able to. You can see here. Now is I can change to some supported type. So now this is the column stack is just in one column. Your 4 quarters data is just accumulated itself in this one column. So let's back to the column, the cluster. Then this we have our base chart. So sorry. So column cluster save. Then let me run, and if I open, it's back to this one. So we will use this to do some the further part, because we are implement this, but this looks is too simple. At least we want to see like the label in X or label in Y. And then so we can keep adding those. Let's save this to second. Then you can have this number one's code to generate this basic one. So save to this 2. So let me see, we generate our number 2 chart. So what we will get is we already have our basic graphic. Then we can starting to do some the styles. So to do that is we need to load one more the library, so Excel tick mark. So let's add that Excel tick mark. You can see here. So we can keep loading more. So others is still valid. Then we have our chart. So from here, so chart equal to graphic frame dot chart. So we can get this category. So which category means is the Excel. So category Excel. Excel is chart category access. So whenever you write down something new, so just try to test through this running. So those we just make our the variable, so that's no the effect. And we if no different category you want to make this horizontal line, you can have this the styles, like it's category Excel dot has major grid lines. Equal to true. So before we run, we have this one. So let's just ensure you you have this one. So we don't have this the grid line. So let's run this and have a look. So what this property add is add this the vertical the major grid line. So we also have the minor grid line, I think. So, but let me see. So I remember it's in the PowerPoint you have this minor. So let me see. Oh, it's also doable. So let's see here. So you can see by default it's in the light gray. So here is the minor, but this not give too much the additional indicator. And then we can set is the categories the style. So now the style is the just the basic one. So we can see category Excel, big labels, font, italic equal to true, and then we got the font size equal to, we only load the CM, so let's just use CM 1.5. So let's give this running and to see what's the result. So you can see 1.5 is too big already, and then this it looks like static, but let's make this smaller, so 0.5 to see whether we can see the effect. It's automatically go to this 45 the degrees, but now you can see. So I put this smaller and it's italic. What you have done is this tick label is applied to this Excel's the font, those label text. So those are the X labels, X Excels. Now let's go to the Y. So Y is the value Excel, so not the category. So value Excels equal to chart value access. So that is the mapping to this one. So it's one is a category is in the X and the value in Y. That's this applied to the this column, this stacks, and you also know is you have the this horizontal the columns. Then that's X Y is in the different they just switching this X and Y. So similarly, is let's making the value Excel use this maximum. So by default, it's automatic set this scale. So, but if I want to say scale, it's a set hard code. Then let's run, and to see here, you can see now you have this hard 100. So if I want to see more specific, yeah, if I run, I think I will get error because I didn't close the PowerPoint. But now if I close that and I run, so if you cite 200 in the hard code, you can see it's very small. So that is the hard coding for this scale. And if I continue, so that we have these labels, the unit. So we can see here that also the maximum and the major, minor. So access dot minor tick mark is equal to Excel tick mark dot inside. We will go to more tick mark. So let's open. So you can see these are the minor tick mark. By default, they have the major tick mark of the horizontal line. And then the show this minor line, so not only in the tick mark. So we can keep this, they will overlapping. But normally, if you have this tick mark, you may not have this line, but let's see. So has minor access, minor grid lines is true. So let's run and open. You can see there's a light, the gray, and your tick mark is still there. So that is kind of the overlapping, but fine. So, and we can get these labels. The put is tick labels equal to value access tick labels, and then where we put is tick label, find their property. We have the number formats is equal to 0, and give our another, the double part is the so 1 is the double quotes. So let's see. So run, and let me open. It will in the left to give this part. You can see you have your number, and then you have this unit. You can have this 1,000 or hundreds, or K, or the million. So, and then we can set this font. Those font is also touched for this tick label. Dot font bold is true, and we have this size. So let's make that smaller. So font size is equal to cm 0.2. So I don't want this. The number is big. So let's see the part. You can see if you make that smaller, you get is more this the unit part. If it's bigger, so let's see. If I put that at 0.5, run, and then they will automatically making this bigger. So those are the things. If I put that even bigger, so let's see. I want this to 1. Run and get this. So you can see here is no enough space to see is 1, 10, 20. So there's 10. These old the figures are automatically hide. So that is the way is on the PowerPoint. They already do some backend judgment on better the visualization, the effects. So that is the second one. So and then we already have such kind of things. If I put that to 0.5, we can show from 0, 10, 20, 30. So we have this, and then we want to have some this legend like this one. So how to do that? Let's continue the customize this to number 3. So you can see here is no big the complexity. Just need your patient and careful to adjust those properties and load this the needed library. So now let's create our number 3. What we will do is we already have our the category, the graphic frame. So with this one, and we have our chart, and just continue with from our the existing number 2. We add chart is has legend. It's just our the boolean. So we see by default is false. We just see the true. So if I only run this, let's see the effect. So by default, is legend is here in the right, but for such kind of the chart, the legend is inside your busy chart area. What we want to do is we set a legend the style. We want to put that in the middle top. So that is through this position property. So chart legend position is equal to this one. So before we do that, you can see here we need to load our legend position. So let's keep this tick mark. So Excel legend position. So you can see here you can have a data label position, the categories position. So that is all of them is we can have those. So let's just do this label, the legend. So let's see the Excel legend position top. By default is top is, let's see. So when we run the top, what's that having? So you can see this is the top because our area of the chart is almost put a hole inside of this the chart frame. So it's still overlapping inside. So we need one more part is include in layout or not. So we give this chart also our legend property include in layout is false. Through this, then our legend will be outside the chart. But outside actually means is we need to make our chart smaller and make that to lower to this because we have a fixed width and height. So height is just 10 centimeters. We cannot change that. So our chart itself is getting the smaller. So if you click your chart, I think it's here, you should be able to see, let's see the chart size. So our height and width is this one, and position is on 3, 3. Legend is not, I think it's this legend option. So let's see, so do we have this legend margin, legend option, shadow parts is the top, show the legend without overlapping chart. This is the include in the layout this effect. So that is the legend. I remember is when we have adding that in author. Now is we are putting this here. So that is done. But let's see the data label. What's that data label position means? So data label. So let's see. We don't have our data label yet. Let's first make our this 4. But for 3, we don't need this data label. So just save. And on 4, we have that. And let's have a look. Chart data label has data label equal to true. Let's run this. It's just based on my guess to see what happened. Oh, there's no data label coming. So data label. So I need to leave this number 4 as under question mark because I tried to check the source code. Is the data label looks like our the difference for this code. So let me try to see. So data table. So how I can put this plot data related chart table placeholder. So I want to put that data table. So but it's not like this data, not using this data label, the part. So Excel. So you can see here is the data label is on the Y, but how to put that the data? So you mean this within a chart, you can put that data as a table below your chart. So that part is I will leave this as an open question for number 4. And when I have an investigate on this, I will update to you in the next video. So overall, for here we have already done all these 3 steps, the samples for this bar chart or column chart. In the next video, we will do the next 2 types using line chart and using the scatter chart to put some more demos. So I hope you can try yourself on this column chart from your code, or you can my code is do some verification to do the preparation and familiar how to build our chart in Python for the PowerPoint. So see you next video. Bye.